All right, let's go ahead and see how we play R.E.M's Moral Kiosk. I'm just going to describe what I'm playing. I'm sure there's chord names for these things, but I'm just not that great at the chord names, so I'll have to describe what I'm doing. So that first intro is... All right, so what is he doing there? It's basically an E chord. So if you make an E chord shape, but instead of your first finger here on the third string, you're actually going to drop your pinky down below. So your pinky is now going to be on that third string of the second fret. And you're just going to do all the strings here. So that's how you're going to get that sound. All right, so that's the intro part, the little hook. And then the verse part comes in, and he does this, right? So he's... that little... right? So we've got basically a D power chord. So we make that D power chord, but you're going to have the first and second strings ring open, right? So you get the... so you get that D ringing open, and then you're just going to move that down a half step, right? So you got the 5th fret, move down to the 4th fret. So you got 5th fret to the 4th fret, same shape. Bottom 2 strings open. And then it's an E. So I like to play the E chord. And then he does that little bendy thing, right? So the E chord's the easy part, but what's that bendy thing doing right there? So what I do is I take my, you take any finger, but I use my 3rd finger, my ring finger. We go on the 3rd string of the 3rd fret, and then really what you're doing is you're hitting that string plus the open 2nd string. And then you're bending up and down. Right? So it comes from the... So that's the verse. That's basically what he's doing there. And then we come into the so much more attractive part. So those are the typical murmur, Peter Buck chords, right? So I think it's an F sharp minor, but it's open, right? So basically I've got the first 2 strings. Those are going to be open. First finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret. Pinky, 4th string, 4th fret. Ring finger, 4th fret, 5th string, right? So you just strum all of those open. And then you're going to move that up to the a whole step, right? So basically you have that F sharp minor, I'll call it. It's going to go to like a G sharp minor, but it's open. Right? You got those open, so you got the... And the next one's pretty easy. It's just an E, right? An E bar chord. But now you go to a B, but you ring it open. So the 1st and the 2nd strings are open. Do that a little slower for you. So let's do that section slow for you. One more. So the next little thing, I play it, I'll show you how I play it, and then I've seen it a couple different ways played. It's really kind of the same sound, it's just a different voicing on the fret. So you play. Or you could do the. I just like to play it up here. It sounds a little janglier. So basically what I'm doing, I just have an open A chord. So instead of barring an A chord, I basically just have it open. But I use the kind of the E positioning, the E chord positioning. So now I just basically have an open A. And then this next part, I just drop the pinky right into the third string, right, on the 7th fret. So that's the A. And then with the pinky added, off. So it's, and then sometimes I just hammer on the first finger on the 3rd string. So it's like. And then back to the verses. Right, and then there's almost like 2 bridges in this song. So I'll play the first one for you. It's that one that goes. Into the. Alright, so how do we do that? Really, it's kind of just like the verses. You've got that open D, right, to the D flat or C sharp. And then now you're going to do a B. It's going to be kind of that open Peter Buck B. So you've got the first finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. 2nd string's open. So now I've got the pinky right here. I've got the pinky on the 3rd string, 4th fret. I've got the ring finger on the 4th string of the 4th fret. So now you just play. That's a pretty typical Peter Buck B, kind of that open. So we got that. Now the second time, when we land on the B, we're actually going to pick it. Right? So we've got the. And then back to that E something. So we have all the parts almost at this point. We need kind of that almost ending bridge. I'm not really sure what to call that little piece at the end, but it's that. And back to the. Right, and that's how they end it. So to do that part, it's actually very similar to the Lower Wolves part, the fingering. So it's a. So I'll tell you what I do. It's open E to get that. So I do open E, first finger on the 2nd string of the 8th fret. I'm going to put my 2nd finger on the 3rd string of the 9th fret. Right? So if you're really good, you can just hit the top 3. Sometimes I catch that open D in there, but it's that. And then same shape. Now I'm just going to add my ring finger, that 3rd finger, onto the 2nd string of the 10th fret. So I'm going to do the add it on, off. So that's that part. And then basically you're just going to hit a G. And But what I want to do is I want to be able to reach up and hit that 15th fret on the first string with my pinky. So I'm not going to do kind of your typical G bar. I'm just going to kind of fret with my first finger the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string on the 12th fret, because I want to be able to pop up and hit that 15th fret first string. So we'll do that slow. That. So the 2nd and 4th time he does that, he just plays the kind of holds that G, right? So we got first time. Now we'll do 2nd time. 3rd time. And then we go back into that kind of A chord to end it. And the end's on an actual D chord, but that last 4 we did. Or we could do the. Either way's fine, but he ends on that D chord. That. Right, so you got the. All right, so now your job is to put all those together and play the song, just like I played it before. So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you next time.